On March the 13th, officers found 44-year-old Sarah Holloway on the side of Back Beach Road in critical condition. Doctors later declared her brain dead at a local hospital. Her death initially ruled as a hit and run, but Holloway's family members doubted the findings and pushed for more answers surrounding her death. Bay County Sheriff's deputies investigated the case for 5 months before meeting with state attorney's office officials yesterday. As News 13's Grace Velez tells us, Holloway's family members say the outcome isn't bringing them the closure or justice they feel Sarah deserves.
Unfortunately, yesterday, meeting with the state attorney's office, we just couldn't come to a conclusion of being able to do any charges in the case.
Although the state attorney's office said they would not be commenting on why they're not pursuing any charges, Major Daffin shed more light on the difficult decision.
Sarah's family, my heart goes out to them. I've worked on this for 5 months trying to get them closure, but unfortunately sometimes the different nuances of a case or the facts of a case just don't quite meet the elements in a statute, and that's kind of what we run into in this case. There's not a perfect statute that encompasses the elements of what happened in the car that day that led to Sarah being hurt.
Investigators reviewed surveillance footage that showed Holloway exiting the vehicle after it made a U-turn on Back Beach Road. The investigation led them to question who else was in the car and what led Holloway to leave the car.
Why they got in the car together, what the intention of the driver was when they got in the car, to the victim taking some action towards the end of her being in the car that resulted in a little bit of a struggle, and which ultimately led to her being injured and with an unsecured door as the car was turning. So I mean, again, it's just there's certain factors in this that are very unique. I can't say in my 25 years of law enforcement I've seen a case that's even close to the facts of this case. It was a very difficult one to try to navigate in what crime I might be able to show and try to get justice for Sarah. And again, I tried to put everything I could together just to lay out what I can show is what I believe the truth is.
Daffin did not want to go into detail, but said they took statements from around 8 witnesses.
There's only 2 people that were in the car. There's one that was on Bluetooth having a conversation with them in the car, so that's another witness. And then the other witnesses are just people on the outskirts, maybe conversations that happened afterwards, maybe beforehand.
They also say they ultimately could not prove that anyone in the car knew Sarah was hurt after she exited the vehicle.
That individual claimed that they did not realize the individual was hurt. I don't have anything that I can dispute that, so that's just one person's word.
Daffin said over the last 5 months, he's been in constant communication with Sarah's mom and sister and had to make a difficult call to them on Tuesday.
The phone call to the sister and the phone call to the mom was pretty tough. You know, they're relying on us to do something right by, you know, their sister, their daughter that's no longer here. And so not being able to give them you know, some kind of closure to it, you know, that's probably the most difficult thing, just dreading to make that phone call because they've been waiting 5 months. And for 5 months I've been telling them I'm working on it. I'm going to give everything I can to get justice for Sarah. And then, you know, meeting, and I understand where the state attorney's office is coming from, but it doesn't make the news any easier to hear.
In Bay County, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
The Holloway family reached out to News 13 this morning saying that the news made them feel as if they were reliving Sarah's death all over again. They said that they will continue to search for justice.